Hey y'all, welcome back. I have started the process of removing the hood on this 63 F600. I'll try to get what I can here. We are successful so far. I am in through the front and along the inside edges. I've broke through on those. So I had somebody comment that they wanted to see the process of what I was doing. It's very simple. It's very time consuming because this is turning out to be thicker than what I thought it would, because if you notice right here that I have to cut all the way through all this resin right here and then make it inside here. So that will open up another whole can of worms with the fender well once I get it removed on the inside of the hood. But we'll tackle that when I get there. As you can see, we've been working on this on the top side, the easiest part, and then we started working, trying to get you a good angle right here with the corners, that side and this side. We're not too bad right now, but I'll show you guys real quick how I'm actually doing this. One thing I always do is I never throw away my dulled X-Acto blades. I don't know, you can see this one's pretty crusty, but the way I do this is I always keep the blue one for my cutting, but I want to use the back side of this blade and not the supposedly cutting side. So what we do is we very carefully, when I established this line last night, you just put it on there, just a little bit of pressure, and drag it back. And as each pass goes by, you see the little shavings that come out. I'm trying to do this and watch my camera at the same time, make sure I'm capturing it. Let's try that. My hand don't get in the way. But you just want to pull back, let the back side of that blade do your cutting. And it's like I said, it's very time consuming. Maybe not on something like maybe the door panel or something like that. But you can see each time I run that through there, all the little shavings that are coming out of it. I don't know if you can see those or not right there. That's all what we just took out here the last minute or so. And then you always want to work in a way that you can get some good pressure on it. And just take your time, be careful. You can see all them shavings coming out of it now. And it will make a mess. And I know Sean had commented to make sure I wore my mask, but doing it this way does not seem to really stir up a lot of dust. I'm not using a grinding tool or anything like that. I'm just simply using the back side of this blade and little by little peeling that resin away. I worked on this about an hour and a half last night, and my my carpal tunnel in my thumb area, my palm, started bothering me, so I thought, well, I'll just put it up and continue on tomorrow, because it's, like I said, it was thicker than I thought, but we will actually get there. I don't know how you can see the front here. We're around the corner on both sides, and we're through the front. Now it's just a matter of continuing this on all through this resin on both sides, and then the back. And you can see, I think you can see how thick this is. That's the top of your hood, and this is the underside, so we've got to slice all the way through. Little by little, it is it's coming along. I did make a small mistake right here in this front corner that I'll have to do some more sanding and a little repair on it. I put a little nick here in the front, but that'll all be took care of. But it's all part of the process. But that's how I score my resin. That's how I cut all my sheet styrene. If I'm scratch building something, I always use the old dull blades, but I use the back side of them. So I never throw my blades away until they either break or I absolutely have no more use for them. And it seems the duller that this backside gets, the actual better it will start cutting, and it'll just peel them shavings right up. But it's not a quick process. It's just little by little. And whatever you do, just be careful. You know, you can see all these little bits that we've already took out. And that's all it is. We're just chiseling away at it. Turn him up this way a little bit, see if I can. And you want to try to make sure that you're keeping your cut straight each time. So we're pretty straight there. Excuse me. And you know, if it gets to the point where when we get through, I will sand the top of the fenders down and, you know, sand the bottom of the hood. And if things are not lining up, I mean, we can go back to our very thin styrene. I have some 20 by 60 thousandths wide styrene. We can always glue up on there and sand them to fit, you know, and make things line back up the way they're supposed to. But you want that little gap in it. I mean, that provided a real nice gap right there, so we're going to try to have to maintain that. I think really the only part that's going to be of concern is the very front. Let me see here if I can, because there is, like I explained in the other video, there was no defined line up here, so I kind of took my best judgment, my best guess, I should say, and just kind of started slowly scoring across. until I got it somewhat straight. I made it, like I said, I made a little boo-boo right here, but that can be easily sanded off, and we can fix that. But overall, I think it's coming out okay. But there's really nothing more to it than that, guys. Just use the back side of that blade. Small, light cuts. We don't want nothing breaking off, or we don't want to snap a blade. And you damn sure don't want to cut yourself. So that's all there is to it. All right. Hopefully I can get this thing cut off today, and I can get another video up later of what the inside of the hood area is going to look like, the fender wells, and see how much work we're going to, excuse me, see how much work we're going to have to do there, because I know we are going to have to make a firewall, because here's our interior, and that's not a very good looking firewall, so we'll work on that as well. All right, one step at a time. So thanks for watching, and thanks for all the great comments, guys. I'll see you after a while.